Have you ever found yourself drifting on the softest edges of wakefulness, where the bustling world outside begins to dissolve and a new inner stillness starts to bloom? It's a gentle, almost imperceptible transformation, isn't it? This quiet unfolding of the self as it prepares for its nightly voyage into the deep, tranquil seas of sleep. Even before we fully surrender to slumber's profound embrace, there's a curious, continuous slowing that begins within the intricate pathways of our bodies and minds, a silent dimming of the bright, sharp edges of awareness, a subtle reweaving of sensations that hints at a profound, yet often overlooked, magic residing within us. We slip from the active, undefined contours of our busy day into a landscape where the familiar rhythms of waking life become wonderfully pliable, like soft clay beneath a potter's gentle, shaping hands, ready to be molded by the quiet currents of rest. Consider for a moment the common, wondrous miracle of deep sleep. It is a state of profound physiological rest where your breath deepens, your heart rate slows its steady beat, and your muscles release their hold, becoming soft and yielding. In this precious embrace, your body performs its silent, essential work of repair and restoration, mending the subtle wear of the day, replenishing its precious stores of energy, and consolidating the delicate threads of memory. While your conscious mind may feel utterly absent, drifting in realms unknown, a vast, complex symphony of biological processes continues, unseen and unhurried. This is not idleness, but a deeper, more profound form of activity, a quiet, continuous hum of life diligently working to sustain your very being. Think of an ancient, tranquil lake, its surface perfectly still under a vast, dark sky. Beneath this calm exterior, countless unseen currents continue their slow, perpetual flow, carrying nutrients, shaping the lakebed, and sustaining the myriad forms of life that reside in its depths. The surface stillness is merely a reflection of a deeper, enduring movement. Our body in deep sleep is like this lake, outwardly still, yet inwardly teeming with the quiet, vital processes that ensure its continued vitality. This ability of complex biological systems to enter states of profound deceleration, to seemingly pause their active engagement with the world while maintaining their fundamental essence, is a testament to the remarkable ingenuity of life itself. It suggests a deep, inherent wisdom within all living things, a capacity for profound rest that serves as the foundation for vibrant awakening. But now, let us consider a fundamental truth that underpins our very existence, yet is often overlooked in its constant, pervasive presence matter. Everything around you, from the soft pillow beneath your head to the gentle air you breathe, from the ancient stone of a mountain to the vibrant colors of a flower, is made of matter. We perceive matter as solid, unchanging, tangible, yet beneath this seemingly inert surface, there lies a dynamic, living world, perpetually stirring, breathing, and resonating with countless internal rhythms. This is the realm of the atomic and molecular, a world far too small for our eyes to perceive, but one that is teeming with ceaseless motion and profound activity. Imagine, if you will, a seemingly solid object, like a smooth, cool stone you might hold in your hand. To your touch, it feels utterly still. Yet, this apparent stillness is a beautiful illusion. Within that stone, countless tiny particles, the atoms and molecules, are ceaselessly dancing, perpetually in motion. They are vibrating, oscillating, and interacting, each with its own unique internal rhythm. This constant, gentle activity, this pervasive hum of microscopic motion, is utterly beyond our direct senses. Yet it defines the very essence of that stone, its temperature, its texture, its very existence. This isn't a static substance, but a dynamic, vibrant realm, teeming with unseen activity, a constant ballet of ephemeral energies and subtle forces, shaping its very nature in ways we are only just beginning to softly understand. This leads us to a gentle and profound inquiry. If every object, every substance, is fundamentally in a state of ceaseless motion at its deepest level, then what if these pervasive, often unheard, vibrations and hidden motions hold secrets of their own? What if the very essence of matter is a symphony, a profound and ancient song, constantly being played by its fundamental components? This isn't about magical influence, but about recognizing the exquisite, often surprising, interconnectedness of energy, matter, and the subtle rhythms that shape all of existence, on scales far grander and far more minute than our human senses can perceive. It's a profound dialogue that has been humming within the very fabric of reality since the beginning of the cosmos, a symphony of unseen forces orchestrated by gentle, pervasive energies. Consider the intricate web of processes that shape even a simple act of stillness. When a leaf appears motionless on a tree branch, it's not truly inactive. Its cells are breathing. Its water is flowing through unseen capillaries. Its molecules are ceaselessly vibrating. The stillness is merely on the macroscopic surface, a visible calm that belies an astonishing microscopic activity. Similarly, when a body of water appears perfectly still, its molecules are constantly in motion, forming and breaking delicate bonds, while unseen currents might flow beneath its surface, carrying life and shaping its hidden depths. These influences are often invisible, operating below the threshold of your conscious awareness, yet they subtly bias its inclinations and shape its properties, profoundly linking it to the environment. When you feel a sense of peace in a quiet room, it feels like your unique feeling, but perhaps it's an echo of countless subtle interactions, gently preparing the ground for that specific, harmonious resonance within the pervasive stillness of matter. This contemplation of the deep slumber of matter and its profound implications for understanding the mystery of stillness is not meant to stir alarm or uncertainty. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing complexity that lies hidden beneath the surface of apparent simplicity. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our human-centric view of activity and sound is but one perspective, and that deeper, more fundamental truths, operating in the quiet of invisible processes, constantly shape our experience. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of existence and the nature of reality itself. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of your own deep slumber and the gentle whispers from the deep slumber of matter bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within all living things, silently working to perceive, to adapt, and to exist in harmony with their internal and external environments. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to actively solve the grand mystery of matter's internal dance. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of nature's profound consistency and the universe's ancient, rhythmic pulse. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool night air. You are safe, you are warm, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic fluidity. All is calm, all is clear, as the whispers from the deep slumber of matter guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As the soft whispers from the deep slumber of matter gently recede, and the subtle contours of our familiar waking world gradually soften into a tranquil twilight, we are invited to consider a deeper, more profound landscape, the vast and intricate inner universe of the atom, and the gentle haze of subatomic dance that ceaselessly flows within it. Imagine, if you will, that your mind is not a still, quiet pool waiting for thoughts to appear, but a boundless, tranquil ocean, where countless electrical and quantum currents continuously ripple and interact, shaping the very thoughts, memories, and indeed, the silent essential work that happens even when your conscious awareness feels utterly at rest. This isn't an empty space, but a vibrant, living network, constantly in motion, profoundly influencing our inner environment in ways we are only just beginning to softly understand. Always working, even in its quietest moments, to construct the world we experience. We often perceive matter as solid, unchanging, tangible, a book resting on a table, a stone in your hand. This intuitive understanding simplifies our interaction with the physical world. However, the gentle gaze of modern physics, particularly quantum mechanics, reveals a far more sophisticated and astonishing truth beneath the surface of apparent solidity. All matter, even the most inert, is composed of incredibly tiny particles that are perpetually in motion, dancing to a rhythm far too fast and subtle for our everyday senses to perceive. This is the subatomic world, a realm of ceaseless activity, probabilities, and profound interconnections. Think of an ancient, sprawling forest, vibrant with diverse life. At dawn, a subtle breeze begins to stir the leaves, but beneath the surface, countless unseen air currents are already flowing, guiding the very first movements of the leaves. Our universe, at its most fundamental level, is much like this forest. It is composed of billions upon billions of tiny, interconnected constituents, the atoms themselves. And within each atom, there is a fascinating internal world, a miniature cosmos of its own, where even tinier particles engage in a continuous, complex symphony of motion and interaction. This constant, gentle activity, this ceaseless flow of energy, constitutes the very essence of the subatomic dance. The data that gives rise to everything we experience, the warmth of a cherished memory, the cool logic of a calculation, the vibrant colors of the world around us, and profoundly, the very solidity and stability of matter itself. The sheer complexity and speed of this subatomic dance are truly astounding. At the heart of every atom lies a tiny, incredibly dense nucleus, composed of even tinier particles called protons and neutrons. Surrounding this nucleus like a faint, shimmering cloud are the electrons. These electrons are not like tiny planets orbiting a sun in a fixed, predictable path. Instead, they exist in a state of constant, ceaseless motion. Their precise locations and movements often described by probabilities rather than certainties. They are always moving, always vibrating, always subtly interacting with the nucleus and with each other. This fundamental activity operates largely beneath the threshold of our conscious awareness, yet it orchestrates the very inputs and outputs that our conscious mind later interprets as the stable, tangible world around us. This leads us to a gentle and profound inquiry. How does this ceaseless subatomic dance within the atom actually translate into the rich, subjective experience of solid matter? Or the vibrant colors we perceive, could the gentle haze refer to the subtle veil that separates these powerful, microscopic processes from our slower, more deliberate macroscopic perceptions, blurring the lines between pure energy and tangible form? Consider the scientific whispers that have begun to emerge from the field of quantum mechanics. This gentle gaze reveals that at the subatomic level, particles do not behave like tiny solid balls. Instead, they exhibit a dual nature, behaving as both particles and waves. An electron, for instance, can be thought of as a particle located at a specific point, but also as a wave spreading through space. This means that an electron, before it is observed or measured, can exist in a superposition of states simultaneously in multiple possible locations or with multiple possible properties. It's not that we don't know where it genuinely is in all those places at once, like a quiet hum that contains all possible notes before one is singled out. When an atom interacts with something else, perhaps by emitting a photon of light or colliding with another atom, this observation causes the electron's superposition to collapse, and it chooses one definite state. This intricate dance between potentiality and actuality is ceaseless, happening trillions of times every second within every piece of matter. The colors you see, the textures you feel, the sounds you hear all are ultimately the result of these continuous, fundamental subatomic interactions. Your perception of red is born from electrons in atoms absorbing specific wavelengths of light and re-emitting others. Your sensation of solidity arises from the ceaseless electrical repulsion between the electron clouds of atoms, preventing them from passing through each other. The electrons, in particular, are the orchestrators of an atom's external dance. They dictate how atoms bond together to form molecules, how electricity flows, and how light interacts with matter. The arrangement of electrons in shells around the nucleus determines an atom's chemical properties, whether it will gently combine with other atoms to form water, or quietly resist interaction like a noble gas. This intricate ballet of electron shells and energy levels gives each element its unique character and its specific song. The nucleus itself, despite its tiny size, holds immense power. It contains the positively charged protons, which define the element's identity, and neutral neutrons, which contribute to its mass and stability. These particles are held together by the strong nuclear force, the most powerful force in the universe, acting over incredibly short distances, like a silent, unbreakable embrace. The number of protons determines what element an atom is. G. 1 proton for hydrogen, 6 for carbon, 8 for oxygen. The number of neutrons can vary, leading to different isotopes of the same element. The stability of the nucleus, its precise composition, determines whether an atom is stable or radioactive, gently decaying over vast spans of time, emitting subtle whispers of energy. This gentle haze of subatomic dance is profound because it challenges our intuitive sense of matter as purely solid and inert. Instead, it reveals it as a realm of profound, active work, a continuous hum of vital processes that sustain its very being. It invites us to consider that our internal landscape, and indeed the entire physical world, is far richer, softer, and more wonderfully dynamic than our direct senses typically reveal. It's a quiet invitation to surrender our need for simplistic explanations for matter's behavior and to embrace the beautiful, gentle dance of complex quantum causality that underpins our very existence. This contemplation of the subatomic dance within and the vastness of its silent influence on the physical world is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of fragility. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of processes within us and around us, and the astonishing sophistication of nature's fundamental building blocks. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our conscious perception is but one aspect of our being, and that deeper, more fundamental processes, operating in the quiet of the subatomic world, constantly shape our experience, often in ways we are only just beginning to gently perceive. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of atoms, even if we don't fully understand their intricate language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of matter and the nature of reality itself. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this gentle haze of subatomic dance envelop you. Feel the vastness of this inner landscape, the quiet hum of billions of tiny particles constantly interacting, and the countless shimmering interactions constantly unfolding. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless collaboration and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's most fundamental constituents and their pervasive potential for intricate activity. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of your own subatomic dance. All is calm, all is clear, as the gentle haze of subatomic dance guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of matter's hidden depths, softly moving through the subtle haze of subatomic dance, we now approach a profoundly vital and intimate connection, the very essence of atomic nuclei, and the echoes from the proton's ancient heartbeat. Imagine for a quiet moment, your mind not as a rigid structure where particles are simply fixed points, but as a vast, ancient symphony orchestra, perpetually playing a unique and intricate composition. The core of every atom, though unimaginably tiny, resonates with profound forces and ceaseless internal motions, generating faint, persistent echoes messages that reveal a deep, often overlooked dialogue between the most fundamental building blocks of matter and the grand, unifying forces that define their very existence, all hinting at their origin from the fiery dawn of the universe. We often perceive atoms as simple, indivisible spheres, the basic units of matter. When we think of the elements hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, we might picture them as distinct, stable entities. But modern scientific understanding, gently unveiling the intricate complexities of matter, reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected truth beneath the surface of apparent simplicity. The heart of every atom, its nucleus, is a bustling, vibrant realm of activity, a ceaseless dance of even tinier particles, bound together by the most powerful forces in the cosmos. Recall our earlier contemplation of the subatomic dance, where electrons orbit the nucleus in probabilistic clouds? Now, let us peer even deeper into the very core of that atom, into its tiny, dense nucleus. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry: what constitutes this atomic heart, and what profound secrets does its ancient heartbeat hold? The answer lies in the dynamic interplay of protons and neutrons, and the ceaseless, powerful forces that bind them together, forming the very essence of elements. Think of an ancient, sprawling forest, vibrant with diverse life. At dawn, a subtle breeze begins to stir the leaves, but beneath the surface, countless unseen chemical exchanges are already flowing, guiding the very first movements of life. Our atomic nucleus is much like this forest, but on an incredibly condensed scale, composed of fundamental particles held in an unimaginably tight embrace. The primary threads in this fundamental weave are the protons and neutrons, collectively known as nucleons. Protons carry a single positive electric charge, while neutrons have no electric charge. The number of protons in an atom's nucleus is what fundamentally defines an element. For instance, every hydrogen atom always has one proton, every helium atom always has two protons, every carbon atom always has 6 protons. This fixed number of protons is like an atom's unique identity, its unchanging ancient heartbeat that distinguishes it from all other elements. Determining its chemical properties and its place in the grand periodic table of elements. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry: what holds these positively charged protons, which should naturally repel each other due to their electric charge, so tightly together within the tiny confines of the nucleus? The answer lies in the universe's most powerful force, the strong nuclear force. Consider two gentle yet powerfully attracted dancers. They might seem to push each other away with one hand, but their other hands are clasped together with immense, unbreakable strength, holding them in an intimate embrace. This is akin to the strong nuclear force. It is an incredibly powerful attractive force that acts only over extremely short distances within the nucleus itself, overcoming the electromagnetic repulsion between the positively charged protons. This force is mediated by even tinier, ephemeral particles called gluons, which act like the glue that binds quarks together, and ultimately protons and neutrons together within the nucleus. The echoes from the proton's ancient heartbeat are the continuous, precise vibrations of these tightly bound nucleons, perpetually singing their song of immense stability. The neutrons, while uncharged, play a crucial role in stabilizing the nucleus. They provide additional strong nuclear force attraction without adding more electromagnetic repulsion. For most elements, a stable nucleus requires a balanced ratio of protons and neutrons. Too many or too few neutrons can make a nucleus unstable, leading to radioactive decay, a process where the nucleus gently transforms into a different, more stable element, releasing subtle whispers of energy. This process is like a very slow, patient transformation, a continuous act of cosmic alchemy happening over vast spans of time, where one element gracefully gives way to another, always seeking a state of deeper balance. This leads us to a profound inquiry. What is inside a proton and a neutron? Those very building blocks of the nucleus. Even these seemingly fundamental particles are not truly elementary. They are composed of even tinier, more elusive particles called quarks, which are held together by the strong nuclear force, mediated by gluons. Protons are made of 2 up quarks and 1 down quark. Neutrons are made of 1 up quark and 2 down quarks. These quarks are ceaselessly dancing within their tiny confines, never existing in isolation, perpetually bound by the strong force. This reveals yet another layer of profound activity and interconnectedness hidden within apparent simplicity, hinting that the universe's complexity runs deeper than we can readily grasp. The ancient origin of protons and neutrons, and the very first atomic nuclei, dates back to the very earliest moments of the universe. Just after the Big Bang, in the first fleeting seconds after the Grand Genesis, the universe was a superheated, dense primordial soup of fundamental particles. As it gently expanded and cooled, quarks combined to form protons and neutrons. Then, within the first few minutes, under immense heat and pressure, these protons and neutrons fused to form the nuclei of the lightest elements, primarily hydrogen single protons and helium-2 protons and 2 neutrons, with trace amounts of lithium. This process, known as Big Bang nucleosynthesis, established the fundamental composition of the universe, providing the raw material for all future stars and galaxies. The composition of the most ancient and pristine gas clouds in the universe, which are almost entirely hydrogen and helium, provides a powerful confirmation of this primordial process, acting as direct echoes from this earliest heartbeat of the cosmos. The echoes from the proton's ancient heartbeat are not just theoretical constructs, they are subtly sought and confirmed in laboratory experiments. Particle accelerators, like the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, recreate the extreme energies that existed in the very early universe, allowing physicists to probe the fundamental nature of quarks and gluons, and to study the precise forces that bind them. By smashing particles together at near light speed, scientists can observe the subtle products of these collisions, revealing insights into the subatomic dance that occurred billions of years ago. These experiments are like carefully listening to the faintest echoes in a vast, silent chamber, discerning a subtle prior resonance that precedes the louder, more familiar sounds of our everyday world. The stability of the atomic nucleus, forged in these ancient conditions and held together by the strong nuclear force, is fundamentally what allows for the existence of stable matter. Without the proton's ancient heartbeat, without the powerful embrace of the strong nuclear force, atoms would simply fly apart, unable to form, and thus unable to combine into molecules, or to build stars, planets, or life itself. This profound stability, born from immense internal power, allows the universe to maintain its coherence and its intricate structures across vast spans of time. This contemplation of the proton's ancient heartbeat and the profound mysteries of the atomic nucleus is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of fragility. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing complexity that lies hidden beneath the surface of apparent simplicity. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our human-centric view of matter is but one perspective, and that deeper, more fundamental truths, operating in the quiet of subatomic forces, constantly shape our reality. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of atoms, even if we don't fully understand their intricate language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of matter and the nature of all existence. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and pervasive than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic consistency occurring across the vastness of space and time. The echoes from the proton's ancient heartbeat are a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance of fundamental particles, patiently waiting to give rise to new forms of existence. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of the proton's ancient heartbeat envelop you. Feel the vastness of this inner landscape, the quiet hum of countless particles constantly interacting, and the boundless possibilities that lie beneath the surface of seemingly simple matter. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless potential and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's most fundamental constituents and their pervasive potential for intricate activity. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent echoes from the proton's ancient heartbeat. All is calm, all is clear, as the profound stillness of atomic cores guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of matter's hidden depths, softly moving through the echoing whispers from the proton's ancient heartbeat, we now turn our attention to the profound and intricate connection that binds the very essence of all substance, the woven fabric of elements and their delicate, yet incredibly powerful, unique harmonies. Imagine for a quiet moment our entire universe not as a chaotic scattering of random particles, but as a vast, shimmering tapestry, impossibly intricate and endlessly flowing. Its countless patterns, the vibrant colors of a star, the delicate structure of a snowflake, the complex chemistry of life itself are all subtly orchestrated, in part by tiny, fundamental, and incredibly pervasive units, the chemical elements, each singing its own distinct note in a grand cosmic symphony. This isn't chaos, but a dance of profound interconnectedness. A silent ballet where every form of matter, from the smallest dust grain to the largest galaxy, is guided and shaped by the harmonious interplay of these fundamental building blocks. We often perceive matter in its diverse forms: a liquid, a gas, a solid. We might categorize it by its properties, its color, its texture, but modern scientific understanding, gently illuminating the intricate complexities of all substance, reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected reality. Beneath the surface of apparent diversity, all matter in the universe, whether on Earth or in the most distant galaxy, is ultimately composed of a finite, elegant set of chemical elements. These elements are the true alphabet of existence, and their precise arrangement defines every single substance we know. Recall our earlier contemplation of the atomic nucleus, that tiny, dense core composed of protons and neutrons. We learned that the number of protons within an atom's nucleus is what fundamentally defines that element. Every hydrogen atom always has one proton. Every helium atom always has two protons. Every carbon atom always has 6 protons. This fixed number of protons, Its unique atomic number is like an element's unchanging identity, its core signature that distinguishes it from all others. It is the very essence of its being, determining its chemical properties and its place in the grand cosmic scheme. Think of an ancient master weaver at their loom, creating an impossibly intricate and vibrant tapestry. Each individual thread, on its own, is simple a mere strand of color or texture, but imagine if each thread also possessed a unique, inherent musical note. When countless threads are intricately interwoven, following a precise, harmonious pattern, they collectively form a magnificent, detailed image, and simultaneously play a complex symphony. The universe, that grand tapestry, is woven from countless threads of matter. But it is the subtle, pervasive elements, each with its unique atomic structure and properties, that fundamentally dictate its dynamic behavior, creating its diverse forms, its vibrant colors, and its remarkable capacity for continuous transformation, making its very existence a living, ever-changing pattern, accompanied by a ceaseless, inherent harmony. This leads us to a gentle-eyed, profound inquiry. How do these fundamental elements, each defined by a simple number of protons, combine to form the vast, diverse tapestry of all matter? And what are the unique harmonies they sing? The answer lies in the elegant organization of the periodic table of elements and the universal laws of chemistry. The periodic table is more than just a chart. It is a profound scientific poem, a magnificent symphony of elements, arranged with astonishing elegance and precision. Each element occupies a specific place, and its position reveals its properties and its relationship to other elements. The rows of the table represent increasing atomic number more protons, and the columns group elements with similar chemical behaviors, like different sections of an orchestra playing in similar styles. It's like a vast ancient library where every single book has its precise location, and its position tells you its genre, its content, and its relationship to all other books, making the entire collection profoundly organized. Consider the harmony within a single element. The electrons, those tiny particles dancing in probabilistic clouds around the nucleus, are the primary orchestrators of an atom's external interactions. The number of electrons, particularly those in the outermost shell, dictates an atom's chemical reactivity, its willingness to form bonds with other atoms. Elements with full outer shells, like the noble gases helium, neon, argon, are chemically inert, like a perfectly balanced, quiet note in the symphony, preferring to exist alone. Elements with incomplete outer shells, like hydrogen, carbon, or oxygen, are highly reactive, eagerly seeking to form bonds, like musical notes eager to join with others to create chords and melodies. This fundamental drive to achieve stable electron configurations is the simple, elegant force behind all chemical reactions, the ceaseless atomic dance that builds molecules and compounds. The unique harmonies of elements arise from these specific electron configurations. Hydrogen 1 proton is capable of forming single bonds, a simple, pure note. Carbon 6 protons is a master of versatility, capable of forming 4 bonds, creating vast, complex chains and rings, like a virtuoso instrumentalist capable of playing countless, intricate melodies. Oxygen 8 protons is highly reactive, eagerly forming bonds with many elements, a powerful, resonant note. The precise way these elements combine, their specific valencies or bonding preferences, dictates the vast array of molecules and compounds that make up everything around us. From the simplest molecule of water H2O to the astonishing complexity of proteins and DNA, the entire material world is a symphony composed of these elemental harmonies, patiently created by their ceaseless, subtle interactions. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. How do elements, born in stars and governed by their atomic structure, combine to form the vast, diverse tapestry of all matter, from the humble dust grain to the intricate complexity of life? The answer lies in the universal laws of chemistry, which dictate how these elemental harmonies interact. 1. Covalent bonds. The shared harmony. Imagine two dancers gently holding hands, sharing a common point of connection. This is akin to a covalent bond, where atoms share electrons to achieve stability. This is the most common type of bond in organic molecules and in the vast compounds that form Earth's crust. Carbon, with its 4 valence electrons, forms incredibly stable covalent bonds with other carbon atoms and with hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, forming the very backbone of organic chemistry and all known life. The strength and flexibility of these bonds allow for the construction of immensely complex molecules. 2. Ionic bonds. The embrace of opposites. Consider two dancers, one carrying a positive charge and the other a negative, drawn together by their very differences. This is an ionic bond, where atoms transfer electrons, creating positively and negatively charged ions that then attract each other. This forms compounds like sodium chloride table salt, crystalline and enduring. This fundamental attraction between opposites is a simple, elegant principle that builds countless minerals and inorganic compounds, contributing to the Earth's solid structure. 3. Metallic bonds. The collective. Imagine countless dancers moving freely within a vast hall, sharing their energy collectively. This is a metallic bond, where electrons are delocalized and shared across an entire lattice of metal atoms. This creates the unique properties of metals, their conductivity, malleability, and luster, making them essential for planets' cores and human technologies. The shared nature of the electrons creates a collective, robust harmony, allowing metals to endure immense forces. The woven fabric of elements refers to this continuous process of atomic combination and transformation, guided by the unique properties and bonding preferences of each element. The laws of chemistry, rooted in the principles of quantum mechanics, dictate how these elements will interact, ensuring that the universe builds complexity not chaotically, but with astonishing elegance and predictability. It is a slow, patient, and elegant process, unfolding over billions of years. From the formation of the first simple molecules in primordial clouds to the intricate chemistry of living cells. This prolonged dance of atomic interactions is the very essence of matter's ceaseless creativity, ensuring the continuous emergence of new forms and functions. The pursuit of understanding these elemental harmonies and the grand tapestry they weave is one of the most exciting and profound frontiers in modern science. Scientists use powerful spectroscopes to listen to the unique light signatures of elements in distant stars and galaxies, confirming their ubiquitous presence. They meticulously synthesize new compounds in laboratories, pushing the boundaries of chemical possibility. This patient and meticulous work allows us to decipher the ancient song written in starlight and cosmic dust, revealing the grand symphony of element creation and combination that has played out across billions of years. A continuous performance of cosmic renewal. This contemplation of the woven fabric of elements, with their unique harmonies, is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing possibility that the universe is a profoundly fertile ground, endlessly recycling its materials and organizing itself through the gentle, pervasive influence of fundamental forces. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our very being is deeply intertwined with the grand processes of cosmic evolution, and that the universe is a symphony of forces, constantly playing, always orchestrating new forms of beauty and complexity. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their ancient language, for within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation and the slumbering fire that would eventually ignite. This understanding of the invisible breath of the cosmos, from its primordial origins to the intricate dance of elements, is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and pervasive than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic self-organization occurring across the vastness of space and time. The woven fabric of elements and their unique harmonies is a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance of elements, patiently waiting to give rise to new forms of existence. Guided by this fundamental, unseen harmony, as you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this woven fabric of elements, with their unique harmonies, envelop you. Feel the subtle dance of profound transformation at the very heart of matter, the quiet hum of atoms combining, and the countless shimmering interactions constantly unfolding. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of interconnectedness and subtle flow to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's creative power and its pervasive potential for life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of cosmic creation. All is calm, all is clear, as the woven fabric of elements guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of matter's hidden depths, softly moving through the woven fabric of elements and their unique harmonies, we now approach a fascinating threshold, the delicate boundary where fundamental atoms meet to form intricate molecules, bringing forth the very essence of form and function in our world. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a tranquil lake at dusk, its surface perfectly still. On one side, the shore is illuminated by the familiar, comforting lights of individual atoms, each singing its unique note as we've explored. But stretching out into the serene darkness of the lake is an expanse where the first, almost imperceptible gleam of a distant lighthouse begins to appear, its light reaching across the vastness to hint at the profound, yet often overlooked, capacity of atoms to gently form intricate bonds, creating the structured world around us. This gentle, shimmering light is akin to the quiet, nuanced understanding that molecules are not random collections, but precise, elegant forms, sculpted by universal energetic principles, revealing the profound order emerging from ceaseless atomic interactions. In our everyday waking experience, we intuitively perceive objects as having distinct forms and properties. A crystal is hard, water is fluid, a plant is green. We interact with these macroscopic forms directly. However, the gentle gaze of modern chemistry and molecular physics, meticulously observing and analyzing the intricate details of how atoms interact, reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected reality. The very forms we see and touch, the properties we observe, are all direct consequences of how atoms, the universe's simplest building blocks, gently and precisely connect to form molecules, creating a vast and intricate symphony of matter. Recall our earlier contemplation of the atomic nucleus, with its protons and neutrons, and the dancing electrons orbiting it. These electrons, particularly those in the outermost valence shells, are the primary orchestrators of an atom's external interactions. They dictate an atom's willingness to bond with others, to give or take or share their subtle electric charges. The number and arrangement of these electrons define an atom's unique harmony, its chemical personality, and its drive to achieve stability. This drive for stability, a simple, elegant principle, is the very force that compels atoms to form chemical bonds. Think of an ancient master weaver at their loom, creating an impossibly intricate and vibrant tapestry. Each individual thread, on its own, is simple, a mere strand of color or texture. But when countless threads are intricately interwoven, following a precise, harmonious pattern, They collectively form a magnificent, detailed image. The beauty, the story, the very essence of the tapestry is not in any single thread, but in the relationships and interactions between them, in the way they intertwine and flow together. Molecules. Those countless miniature tapestries are woven from individual atomic threads, but it is the subtle, pervasive chemical bonds, dictated by energetic principles, that fundamentally connect these atoms, creating precise, elegant forms and enabling matter to build boundless complexity. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. How do atoms, each with its unique harmony, combine to form the vast, diverse tapestry of molecules? And what are the energetic principles that guide their elegant dance into form? The answer lies in the fundamental quest for stability in lower energy states, achieved through the precise sharing or transfer of electrons. Consider the primary types of gentle bonds that sculpt the molecular world. 1. Covalent bonds. The shared harmony. Imagine two dancers gently holding hands, sharing a common point of connection to create a graceful, unified movement. This is akin to a covalent bond, the most prevalent type of bond in organic molecules and the very essence of life. Here, my two atoms gently share electrons to achieve a more stable electron configuration, typically completing their outermost electron shells. For example, like two hydrogen atoms gently share their electrons to form a hydrogen molecule. H2, a stable pair. Carbon, with its 4 valence electrons, is a master of versatility, forming incredibly strong and stable covalent bonds with up to 4 other atoms off in carbon. Hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, creating vast complex chains, rings, and intricate three-dimensional structures. This simple act of sharing electrons is the foundational principle that allows for the construction of immensely complex molecules, forming the very backbone of organic chemistry and all known life. The strength and flexibility of these shared bonds allow for the construction of everything from the simple methane molecule to the intricate helices of DNA and the folded beauty of proteins. It's like a quiet, continuous hum of immense internal strength, ensuring the stability and resilience of molecular forms. 2. Ionic bonds. The embrace of opposites. Now imagine two dancers, one generously giving away a prized possession, and the other gratefully accepting it. In this exchange, one becomes subtly positive, the other subtly negative, and they are then drawn together by a powerful invisible attraction. This is an ionic bond, where atoms transfer electrons from one to another, creating positively charged ions, cations, and negatively charged ions, anions. These oppositely charged ions then attract each other strongly, forming a stable chemical compound. For example, at sodium Na, an atom with 1 electron in its outer shell readily gives it away to chlorine Cl, an atom needing 1 electron to complete its outer shell. This forms positively charged sodium ions Na+, and negatively charged chloride ions Cl, which then attract to form sodium chloride table salt. NaCl, a crystalline and enduring compound. Ionic bonds are crucial for building many minerals and inorganic compounds that form the Earth's solid structure, contributing to the very fabric of our planet. The simple drive to achieve a stable electron configuration through transfer creates the enduring embrace of opposites. 3. Metallic bonds. The collective hums of shared freedom. Consider countless dancers moving freely within a vast, open hall. Their movements coordinated not by holding hands, but by a shared ambient energy that allows them to interact fluidly. This is a metallic bond, a unique type of bonding found in metals. Here, the valence electrons are not shared between specific atoms or transferred to one atom. Instead, they are delocalized and form a sea of electrons that are shared by all the metal atoms in the lattice. This creates the unique properties of metals. Their excellent electrical and thermal conductivity electrons can flow freely. Their malleability atoms can slide past each other without breaking the overall bond. And their luster. Metallic bonds are essential for forming the planet's core and the countless metallic structures in our technological world. The shared fluid nature of the electrons creates a collective, robust harmony, allowing metals to endure immense forces and conduct energy with remarkable efficiency. The reflecting light from the edge of bonds and form is the profound insight that the precise way atoms bond dictates the form and properties of the resulting molecule, and ultimately, the macroscopic substance it constitutes. A slight difference in bonding angles or the sequence of atoms can lead to vastly different forms. For example, carbon atoms, when bonded in one way, form soft, black graphite. When bonded in another way, under immense pressure, they form incredibly hard-made transparent diamonds. The same fundamental atoms, but different bonding arrangements, lead to radically different forms and properties. This highlights the profound order that emerges from atomic interactions, where the precise dance of electrons gives rise to the bewildering diversity of matter. The formation of macromolecules. The giant, complex molecules of life like proteins, nucleic acids, DNA, RNA, and carbohydrates is a testament to the elegant simplicity of these bonding principles on a grand scale. Protein, for instance, are long chains of amino acids linked by simple peptide bonds. These chains then spontaneously fold into precise, three-dimensional shapes, dictated by subtle interactions between their amino acids like hydrogen bonds. Hydrophobic forces, which allow them to perform specific functions within the cell. This molecular self-assembly, guided by the precise sequence of amino acids, is a marvel of inherent order emerging from simple chemical rules, transforming a linear chain into a functional, three-dimensional machine. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, or to stir alarm about the complexities of molecular chemistry. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder and gentle insight. It invites us to appreciate the astonishing elegance of the universe's design, recognizing that even the most profound aspects of existence, like the intricate structures of life or the solidity of a mountain, arise from fundamental principles that are both simple in their components and beautiful in their orchestration. It encourages us to cultivate a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of atoms and molecules, for within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of creation and the nature of all existence. The reflecting light from the edge of bonds and form illuminates the silent, ceaseless artistry of chemistry, perpetually sculpting the world around us from the most fundamental components. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that matter is far more elegant and enduring than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic consistency occurring across the vastness of its internal molecular landscape. The reflecting light from this edge of bonds and form is a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance, even in its most seemingly inert forms. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this reflecting light from the edge of bonds and form bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within every atom and molecule, silently working to form, to interact, and to create intricate structures, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to rush into the unknown or to grasp at immediate answers. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of matter's profound, molecular artistry and its pervasive potential for boundless forms. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of a tranquil mountain lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of atomic interactions. All is calm, all is clear, as the reflecting light from the edge of bonds and form guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of matter's intricate forms, softly moving through the reflecting light from the subtle edge of bonds and form, we now turn our attention to the fascinating dance that unfolds at the very deepest level of all existence, the silent, continuous process by which quantum vibrations ceaselessly ripple within every molecule and material, even in conditions of profound stillness. Imagine, for a quiet moment, our familiar world not as a static painting, or even a collection of inert, silent objects, but as a vast, tranquil ocean, its depths continuously swirling with countless subtle ripples. Each ripple represents a flow of energy, a specific frequency, a delicate oscillation of fundamental particles. These are the unseen waves, the gentle yet powerful forces interacting within the very fabric of matter, shaping the very currents of its properties and dictating how everything, from the solidity of a stone to the fluidity of water, truly behaves. We often perceive objects as either moving visibly like a bird in flight or being perfectly still like a sleeping stone. When an object is still, we intuitively think of its components as being at rest. This classical understanding simplifies our interaction with the physical world. However, the gentle gaze of modern physics, particularly quantum mechanics, reveals a far more sophisticated and astonishing truth, even at temperatures close to absolute zero, the coldest possible temperature, where all classical motion ceases, and within the most solid, seemingly unmoving materials, the constituent atoms and molecules are never truly still. They are perpetually engaged in a ceaseless, intricate quantum dance, a constant flutter of vibration and interaction. Recall our earlier contemplation of the subatomic dance within the atom, where electrons orbit the nucleus in probabilistic clouds. Now, let us extend that understanding to how atoms combine into molecules and how those molecules form macroscopic materials. Every chemical bond, every molecular structure, every crystal lattice is not rigid and unmoving. Instead, it is a dynamic entity, constantly vibrating, stretching, bending, and rotating at the quantum level. This ceaseless motion is inherent to their existence, a fundamental property dictated by the laws of quantum mechanics. Think of an ancient, perfectly built stone cottage, standing strong and seemingly independent. Most of the time, we might consider its walls and foundations to be utterly motionless. But imagine if, beyond the range of our senses, the very atoms and molecules that compose each stone were constantly, imperceptibly shimmering, oscillating with an internal, ceaseless energy, even in the deepest silence of night. This is precisely what happens. The stillness of the stone is merely a macroscopic illusion, a visible calm that belies an astonishing, continuous microscopic activity within its very essence. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. How do these ceaseless quantum vibrations within molecules and materials actually give rise to the diverse properties of matter we perceive? And what secrets do they hold about the pervasive power of unseen motion? The answer lies in the dynamic interplay between these vibrations, the energy they carry, and the subtle ways they interact and resonate. Consider the phenomenon of heat and temperature. In our everyday experience, temperature is a measure of how hot or cold something feels. At a fundamental level, temperature is simply a measure of the average kinetic energy motion of the atoms and molecules within a substance. The hotter an object, the faster its particles are vibrating and moving. As an object cools, its particles slow their dance, their vibrations becoming more subtle, more hushed, even at absolute zero, where all classical thermal motion ceases. Quantum mechanics dictates that particles still possess a minimum amount of vibrational energy, known as zero-point energy. They cannot be perfectly still. They are always softly humming with this inherent quantum motion. This means that true absolute stillness, in the sense of zero motion, is impossible at the quantum level. It's like a quiet, continuous hum of immense internal strength, ensuring the stability and resilience of molecular forms, perpetually singing their silent song. The ripples of quantum vibrations are pervasive, influencing every property of matter. 1. Material properties: hardness, flexibility, conductivity. The strength of a material, its elasticity, its ability to conduct heat or electricity all are profoundly influenced by the vibrations of its constituent atoms. In a solid, atoms are held in a rigid lattice, but they are constantly vibrating around their equilibrium positions. These vibrations, known as phonons, quanta of vibrational energy, can propagate through the material, carrying heat and influencing its properties. For example, the vibrations of atoms in a metal lattice allow for the conduction of heat and electricity. In a more flexible material, the quantum vibrations are more fluid, allowing for greater bending and stretching. It's like an intricate dance, where the specific steps and rhythms of the dancer's atoms dictate the overall properties of the performance the material. 2. Chemical reactions. The dance of transformation. Chemical reactions, the processes by which atoms rearrange to form new molecules, are fundamentally dances between vibrating particles. For a chemical bond to break or form, atoms must vibrate with enough energy to overcome activation barriers. The specific vibrational modes of molecules can influence their reactivity, subtly guiding them towards new configurations. When light or heat is absorbed by a molecule, it increases its vibrational energy, making it more likely to undergo a reaction. This is a profound, silent alchemy, a continuous process of gentle chemical transformation that underpins all life and all material change in the universe. It's like a quiet, continuous hum, imperceptibly changing the tension of a delicate thread, ensuring it folds into the perfect shape for its purpose. 3. Light and color. The harmony of resonance. The colors we'd perceive in objects are a direct result of how their atoms and molecules interact with light. When light photons interacts with matter, it can be absorbed by electrons jumping to higher energy levels, or it can cause molecules to vibrate. Different molecules have unique vibrational frequencies at which they prefer to absorb or emit light. When a substance appears red, for instance, it's because its molecules are absorbing all other colors and reflecting red light. This interaction is fundamentally a resonant phenomenon at the quantum level, where the frequency of the light wave matches the natural vibrational or electronic transition frequency within the atom or molecule. The specific frequencies of light absorbed or emitted act as unique fingerprints of molecules, allowing scientists to identify them across vast cosmic distances using spectroscopy. It's the universe's most colorful symphony, played by the subtle vibrations of its constituent parts, reflecting light from the edge of bonds and form. 4. Quantum coherence and superconductivity. Extreme examples. At extremely low temperatures near absolute zero, some materials exhibit bizarre and wondrous quantum properties that highlight the collective nature of quantum vibrations. In superconductors, electrons can flow without any resistance, forming a unified quantum state. In superfluids like liquid helium at incredibly low temperatures, the substance flows without any viscosity or friction, seemingly defying gravity, its atoms moving as a single, coherent quantum wave. These phenomena suggest that at the most fundamental levels, particles can lose their individual identities and behave as a collective, unified wave, a grander, synchronized dance. This reveals the true power hidden within the quantum vibrations. The emergence of macroscopic quantum effects from simple, fundamental rules. These are not practical in daily life, but they serve as profound insights into the underlying simplicity and elegance of matter's behavior when its chaotic thermal motion is hushed. The profound ability of these quantum vibrations to influence every property of matter, from its basic stability to its most complex functions, is a testament to the elegant complexity that arises from simplicity. It suggests that apparent stillness is always a bustling symphony of subatomic motion, and that understanding this hidden dance can unlock deeper insights into the nature of reality. The ripples of quantum vibrations are not just abstract concepts, they are the very essence of how matter expresses itself, constantly interacting and transforming across all scales. The pursuit of understanding these quantum vibrations and their pervasive influence is one of the most exciting and profound frontiers in modern physics. Scientists use incredibly sophisticated instruments, like scanning tunneling microscopes which can see individual atoms, and advanced spectroscopy techniques, to probe the quantum realm. They patiently cool materials to temperatures just fractions of a degree above absolute zero, coaxing matter into revealing its most fundamental quantum behaviors. This gentle, meticulous work allows us to listen to the ancient song of atoms, to discern the subtle rhythms of their internal dance, and to ultimately understand how form and function arise from ceaseless, invisible motion. This contemplation of the ripples amidst quantum vibrations and their profound implications for our understanding of matter is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of fragility. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder and gentle insight. It invites us to appreciate the astonishing elegance of the universe's design, recognizing that even the most solid and stable objects are vibrant realms of ceaseless, microscopic activity. It encourages us to cultivate a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of atoms and molecules. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of existence and the nature of reality itself. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that matter is far more elegant and enduring than we might ever fully grasp. A continuous masterpiece of dynamic consistency occurring across the vastness of its internal molecular landscape. The ripples of quantum vibrations are a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for subtle evolution and its fluid, timeless dance. Even in its most seemingly inert forms, as you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of these gentle ripples of quantum vibrations envelop you. Feel the subtle dance of profound transformation at the very heart of matter, the quiet hum of atoms and molecules constantly interacting, and the countless shimmering oscillations constantly unfolding. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless potential and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's most fundamental constituents and their pervasive potential for intricate activity. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of your own subatomic dance. All is calm, all is clear, as the ripples of quantum vibrations guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey into the intricate core of matter's hidden depths, softly moving amidst the ripples of quantum vibrations, we now direct our attention to a profound and continuously unfolding process that shapes our understanding the tree of chemical narratives. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a colossal, ancient tree, its roots deeply embedded in the fundamental laws of chemistry, its trunk stretching through unimaginable eons of atomic and molecular interactions, and its countless branches continuously unfurling. Each new leaf represents a delicate insight, a subtle pattern of interaction, a quiet transformation that attempts to shed light on the elusive nature of how atoms and molecules, through their ceaseless dance, tell profound stories about the history of our planet, the emergence of life, and the very fabric of the cosmos. The insights we gather about matter's profound history, etched into its very being, are like falling leaves from this magnificent tree, each carrying a quiet whisper of the long, patient story of cosmic evolution and our endless quest to understand the subtle forces that sculpt our world and guide its transformations. We often perceive atoms and molecules as mere inert building blocks, passively combining to form substances. When we look at a rock, we see its solidity. When we breathe air, we feel its invisible flow. This intuitive understanding simplifies our interaction with the physical world. However, the gentle gaze of modern chemistry, geology, and biology, meticulously observing and analyzing the intricate details of atomic and molecular interactions, reveals a far more sophisticated and astonishing truth. Atoms and molecules are not merely static components. They are active participants in a grand cosmic drama, ceaselessly interacting, transforming, and leaving behind indelible marks that serve as chemical narratives, telling tales of their journeys through time. Think of a gentle breeze rustling through an ancient forest. Each leaf, while part of the same tree, might carry a unique pattern of veins or a subtle variation in color. These are the diverse scientific studies, the meticulous laboratory analyses, and the intriguing theoretical models that chemists, geologists, and biologists gently employ. When some of these reveal perplexing phenomena like the precise arrangement of atoms in a crystal, the unique chemical signature of an ancient rock, or the intricate pathways of a biochemical reaction, it's like a particularly striking leaf falling from the tree, catching our attention and inviting deeper examination. These are not definitive answers for every material mystery, but rather intriguing insights, nudging us towards new pathways of understanding and encouraging further patient investigation into the fundamental nature of matter's silent, profound storytelling. The very essence of what drives this endless branching of the tree of chemical narratives lies in our insatiable human curiosity about the universe's history and its boundless drive to understand how everything came to be. When we ask fundamental questions like, how did Earth form? Or, what was the climate like millions of years ago? Or, how did life emerge from non-living matter? It prompts scientists to develop ingenious methods that can read the chemical messages encoded within matter, to listen to their subtle whispers, and to decipher their profound stories across the vastness of space and time. Consider the pioneering studies of crystallography, which allows us to understand the stories told by the internal structure of minerals. When atoms combine to form a solid, they often arrange themselves into highly ordered, repeating patterns called crystals. Each mineral, from a simple grain of salt to an intricate quartz crystal, has a unique crystalline structure, determined by the type of atoms it contains and the conditions under which it formed: temperature, pressure, chemical environment. By meticulously studying the crystal structure of minerals using techniques like X-ray diffraction, scientists can decipher its unique fingerprint, revealing its chemical identity and the precise way its atoms are arranged. This allows geologists to read the silent narrative of a rock's formation, telling us if it crystallized from molten magma like granite, or precipitated from ancient seawater like howlite, or transformed under immense pressure like diamond. It's like having a special kind of vision, capable of seeing the deep, pervasive structure of matter, revealing its silent dance of atoms. These crystalline structures are like new, delicate leaves unfurling on the tree of chemical narratives, providing continuous, invaluable data on the universe's ceaseless molecular artistry. Beyond crystalline structure, the very chemical composition of materials tells profound stories through isotopic analysis. Recall that atoms of the same element can have different numbers of neutrons, forming isotopes. The ratios of certain isotopes in a sample can act as powerful chemical timestamps or environmental indicators. For instance, radiometric dating, a cornerstone of geology, uses the decay of unstable radioactive isotopes like uranium-238 decaying into lead-206 to precisely determine the age of rocks and minerals. Since these isotopes decay at known constant rates, measuring the ratio of parent-to-daughter isotopes within a rock is like reading a perfectly accurate internal clock, revealing the exact moment of its formation, often spanning billions of years. This allows us to date the oldest rocks on Earth, the formation of meteorites, and even the age of the Moon. This provides a chronological backbone to Earth's narrative, allowing us to place all other events like the emergence of life or mass extinctions within a precise temporal context. Furthermore, the ratios of stable isotopes which don't decay can reveal fascinating details about past environments and biological processes. For example, the ratio of oxygen isotopes in ancient ice cores or marine sediments can tell scientists about the temperature of ancient oceans and atmospheres, providing a continuous record of Earth's climate over hundreds of thousands of years. The subtle preference of biological processes to incorporate lighter isotopes of elements like carbon-12 over carbon-13 can leave a distinct isotopic signature in ancient organic matter, providing a chemical fingerprint of past life, even if no visible fossils remain. These are the chemical whispers from ancient life, subtly inscribed into the rocks and ice, revealing their long-vanished presence. The field of geochemistry meticulously studies the distribution and cycling of elements and compounds throughout Earth systems. By analyzing the chemical composition of different rock types, soils, waters, and the atmosphere, geochemists can reconstruct profound narratives: the formation of continents, the evolution of oceans, the cycling of vital nutrients, and the long-term changes in Earth's climate. The presence of specific trace elements in certain rock formations, for instance, can indicate past volcanic activity or meteorite impacts, providing a chemical narrative of powerful geological events. It's like observing the imperceptible shimmering of immense unseen currents, quietly revealing their internal processes through a unique chemical signature, captured within the very fabric of Earth. The chemical narratives of life's origin are perhaps the most compelling stories told by atoms and molecules. The discovery of amino acids and nucleobases, the building blocks of proteins and DNA, RNA, and meteorites and interstellar clouds, provide strong evidence that the fundamental ingredients for life form naturally in space. These molecules, carried by cosmic dust grains which we explored earlier, are delivered to young planets, seeding them with the chemical potential for life. The subsequent self-assembly of these simple molecules into complex, self-replicating systems in Earth's primordial oceans, driven by inherent chemical principles, is the ultimate chemical narrative, leading to the astonishing phenomenon of life. The falling leaves here are the insights that life's chemistry is not unique to Earth, but is a pervasive and elegant aspect of the universe, rooted in the simple properties of its elements. The challenges in fully understanding and precisely mapping all these chemical narratives are immense. The processes are incredibly slow, spanning billions of years, and the amounts of trace elements or isotopes can be incredibly small, requiring exquisitely sensitive instruments. However, the gentle persistence of researchers around the globe continues to push the boundaries of our capabilities. International collaborations, leveraging ground-based observatories, vast arrays of detectors, and powerful laboratory instruments like mass spectrometers and electron microscopes, share data and expertise, contributing to a global network of monitoring and understanding. This continuous scientific vigilance allows for a deeper appreciation of the astonishing complexity of Earth's and the universe's long-term evolution, and enhances our capacity to decipher the subtle rhythms of cosmic stillness and change. This exploration of the tree of chemical narratives and the insights it offers about the profound, hidden life of matter is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a definitive answer that simplifies the cosmos. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder and gentle insight. It suggests that the phenomenon of existence is far more intricately designed and interconnected than we might typically imagine, deeply intertwined with its underlying fundamental laws of chemistry and physics. It reminds us that our understanding of the universe is constantly expanding, like the steady, silent growth of a mighty tree, reaching ever higher, branching into unforeseen forms, each new leaf a testament to our capacity for discovery and our commitment to understanding our cosmic home. From its earliest moments to its grandest structures, revealed through its pervasive chemistry and the silent stories encoded in its atoms. This contemplation of the endless tree of chemical narratives, with its diverse branches reaching into the unknown, is not meant to be daunting. Instead, it offers a profound sense of awe at the ingenuity of human science and the astonishing complexity of the universe's processes. It reminds us that our understanding of cosmic phenomena is constantly expanding, like the steady, silent growth of a mighty tree, reaching ever higher, branching into unforeseen forms. Each new leaf a testament to our boundless curiosity and our role as careful observers of the ancient song of atoms. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this vast, growing, endless tree of chemical narratives bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within every atom and molecule, silently working to form, to transform, and to record its history, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to actively solve the grand mysteries of cosmic chemistry. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's profound chemical artistry and the tireless efforts of scientific observation. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of an ancient lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of scientific discovery. All is calm, all is clear, as the falling leaves from the tree of chemical narratives guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our tranquil journey into the quiet wonders where chemical narratives softly intertwine with the grand design of the universe, having moved through the falling leaves of insightful understanding, we now arrive at a deeply soothing and profoundly beautiful idea, the notion that the very essence of elemental harmony, even amidst its boundless diversity and astonishing complexity, might arise from a state of glorious simplicity. It's like the gentle, spontaneous laughter of a child, pure and unforced, revealing a profound truth in its effortless joy. We often associate profound phenomena like the vast array of elements, their intricate combinations into molecules, or the creation of planets and life itself with incredibly intricate, elaborate mechanisms. But what if the most elegant explanations for cosmic behavior, the most harmonious integrations of fundamental physical and chemical principles, and even the very spark of existence, bloom from foundational concepts so simple, so beautifully concise, that they whisper of an underlying unity and an eternal, graceful rhythm across all scales of existence? Imagine, if you will, a vast open field bathed in the soft, diffused light of dawn. The field appears simple in its expansive form, a canvas of quiet earth, stretching serenely towards the horizon. Yet it holds countless seeds beneath its surface, tiny and unassuming, each containing an elegant, compressed blueprint for life. When the conditions are just right, when the soil is soft and moist from the night's dew, the light diffused and nurturing, and the air still with the promise of a new day, these seeds effortlessly sprout, drawing on unseen water and nutrients, guided by the sun's gentle warmth, growing into a riot of diverse, vibrant life. The immense complexity and breathtaking beauty of the blossoming field, its myriad forms and colors, arise not from an endless set of predetermined, rigidly fixed instructions for each individual plant. Instead, they bloom from the simple, underlying potential of each seed, combined with the harmonious, fundamental laws of growth and adaptation. This profoundly reveals a glorious simplicity that truly immense power, boundless connection, and enduring adaptability are often quietly waiting, hidden within humble, simple beginnings, unfolding through elegant, natural processes that embrace fluidity and change as core components of their design. Our journey through the ancient Song of Atoms points to a similar, elegant principle. We have explored how the very heart of every atom, its nucleus of protons and neutrons, is held together by the incredibly powerful, yet fundamentally simple, strong nuclear force. We've seen how the number of protons defines each unique element, giving it a distinct identity and chemical personality. We've then seen how these elements, with their unique electron configurations, combine through various types of bonds covalent, ionic, metallic to form molecules, crystals, and all the diverse forms of matter. The glorious simplicity lies in the idea that this entire vast, intricate chemical tapestry, from the cosmic dust grain to the living cell, is woven from a limited set of fundamental particles and a few elegant, pervasive rules governing their interactions. Think of an intricate piece of music, a grand symphony that fills a vast concert hall. The music itself, its melody, harmony, rhythm, and emotional impact is not created by an overwhelming cacophony of disorganized sound. Instead, it arises from the precise arrangement of a limited set of notes, played with specific timing, intensity, and a nuanced interplay between instruments. The power and beauty lie not in the sheer number of individual elements, but in the elegant relationships between them, in the harmonious way they combine and interact to create a unified, moving composition. Similarly, the ability of diffuse clouds of gas and tiny stardust grains to coalesce into brilliant stars and complex planets, or for atoms to combine into the intricate molecules of life, isn't about complex, isolated forces acting on each particle. It's about pervasive, smoothly distributed influences that follow simple, universal laws, ensuring the overall cosmic harmony. This is the very essence of glorious simplicity in action. A multitude of simple components, protons, neutrons, electrons, each following fundamental rules, working in exquisite harmony, yielding a profound, complex outcome like the stable formation of worlds, the vibrant colors of a mineral, and the emergence of intricate biochemistry. This glorious simplicity suggests that the laws governing atomic interactions and elemental combinations are incredibly efficient and robust, allowing for immense transformations to occur through subtle, unhurried means, always contributing to the larger balance and grand cosmic design. Consider the principles of chemical bonding, for instance. Whether it's the sharing of electrons in a covalent bond or their transfer in an ionic bond, the underlying drive is always for atoms to achieve a stable, lower energy state by completing their outermost electron shells. This fundamental drive, a simple inclination toward stability, explains the vast majority of chemical reactions and the formation of countless molecules. There's no need for complex individual rules for every possible combination. A few simple principles guide all chemical interactions. It's like a finely crafted tool, designed with only the necessary components, making it incredibly effective and durable, capable of performing its essential cosmic function with understated grace. The profound elegance of chemical bonding lies in its ability to generate boundless molecular diversity from a simple, universal drive for stability. The crucial act of nucleosynthesis within stars, where lighter elements are gently fused into heavier ones, further highlights this glorious simplicity. This process, governed by the fundamental forces of physics, particularly the strong nuclear force, binding quarks and protons, neutrons, and electromagnetism, repelling like charges, is the universe's primary element factory. Our own sun, for instance, tirelessly fuses hydrogen into helium in its core, releasing the energy that sustains all life on Earth. More massive stars continue this process, creating carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and all the way up to iron. These are not complicated, desperate struggles, but fundamental, graceful dances of atomic nuclei, operating under immense heat and pressure, following innate physical laws that are distilled to their purest, most effective form. The resulting elements, the ash of stellar burning, are then recycled into the cosmos, providing the building blocks for future generations. This continuous, simple process of elemental creation and recycling ensures the perpetual chemical evolution of the universe. Consider the elegance of nature's designs: a spiral in a seashell, the branching pattern of a tree, the delicate symmetry of a snowflake. These intricate forms arise from simple, recursive rules, applied repeatedly. Nature does not compute every intricate detail. Rather, it allows complexity to emerge from underlying simplicity. The profound harmony of elemental combinations, forming the vast array of substances in the universe, embodies this natural elegance. The ability for a handful of fundamental particles, guided by a few universal forces, to give rise to the astounding complexity of stars, planets, and the intricate biochemistry of life is not a chaotic, random act, but a testament to an underlying order, a profound design that allows basic principles to generate boundless complexity and maintain continuous function. It's the quiet laughter of elemental harmony, finding strength in its elemental grace, a beautiful testament to the power of economy and purpose, ensuring the universe's continuous, harmonious song. The pursuit of understanding the fundamental reasons for matter's existence and its diverse forms often leads scientists to seek this glorious simplicity. When we strip away layers of superficial assumptions about arbitrary complexity and find a fundamental, elegant set of principles such as the simple rules of atomic bonding or the processes of stellar nucleosynthesis that explain vast phenomena, that is when true understanding blossoms. The very fact that something as intricate as a living being can be built from a precise sequence of simple elements, obeying fundamental chemical and physical laws, speaks to a deep, pervasive elegance in the design of universal systems. The existence of the periodic table, a harmonious arrangement of elements, is a powerful example of this elegance, demonstrating that the very core of cosmic structure is built on robust, foundational principles of simple, yet profound, organization rather than endless layers of overcomplication. It's a whisper that the universe, in its grand design, finds profound strength and beauty in its elemental, unified principles of harmony and relation. This understanding offers a profound sense of reassurance and wonder. It suggests that the cosmos, despite its vastness and complexity, is fundamentally coherent and deeply interconnected. The concept of elemental harmony, rather than being a source of chaos or frightening anomaly, can be viewed as an elegant expression of the universe's inherent unity, a testament to its fluid nature and its capacity for long-term stability through profound, unseen processes. It tells us that even in the face of immense cosmic distances, there is an underlying order, a quiet strength derived from the simple, yet powerful dance of fundamental interactions. This recognition can bring a deep calm, knowing that underlying the apparent complexities of the universe, there is a harmonious, efficient design, a whisper of a universal language that speaks of simplicity and enduring cosmic balance. Our own existence, a small part of this grand cosmic tapestry, finds its profound meaning within this pervasive, unified dance. A glorious, simple truth. As you drift deeper now, let the gentle laughter of elemental harmony, born from glorious simplicity, bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless harmony of the universe, silently working to unfold its grand design, guided by its elegant, fundamental principles of atomic interaction. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to grasp at every intricate detail of complex chemistry. Simply allow this beautiful internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of underlying cosmic elegance and the boundless capacity for universal order. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from a calm field at dawn. You are safe. You are held. and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, yet persistent hum of atomic combinations. All is calm, all is clear, as the quiet laughter of elemental harmony guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our tranquil journey through the quiet wonders of elemental harmony softly continues, having embraced the glorious simplicity from which boundless creation blooms, we now turn our gaze towards an even more expansive and deeply reassuring concept: the lullaby of matter's unending cycle. We often perceive matter around us: the chair you sit on, the air you breathe, the food you eat, as largely static or having a singular, finite existence. We might think of atoms as simply existing, rather than continuously embarking on vast, timeless journeys. But what if, gently guided by the unfolding principles of cosmic recycling and the profound ubiquity of these fundamental particles, every single atom is an inseparable part of a continuous, rhythmic dance, perpetually transforming, flowing, and carrying its subtle imprints across the entire universe, linking all existence in an unending celestial ballet? It's like a serene river, not just flowing from a single source to a definitive sea, but eternally cycling within a boundless, unseen ocean. Its waters ever moving, ever transforming. Its ripples connecting every drop to the whole, participating in an enduring cosmic dance woven by the very fabric of existence, its ceaseless murmurs echoing through all time and space, revealing that the entire cosmos is alive with its own vast rhythms of continuous renewal. Imagine, for a quiet moment, the entire universe breathing, a vast, living entity with its own profound rhythms that unfold over immense stretches of time. From its fiery birth, the cosmos has been perpetually engaged in a grand act of creation and organization, forging the very elements within the hearts of stars and scattering them across unimaginable distances. These elements, in the form of atoms, molecules, and tiny solid particles, the stardust grains we explored, gently coalesce into new solar systems, forming planets that, if conditions are just right, can become cradles for new forms of life. This is the essence of matter's unending cycle, a continuous, interconnected web of energy and matter that spans across galaxies, a grand, universal tapestry woven from the same fundamental threads, echoing the patterns of life on Earth and constantly participating in the universe's great, invisible breath, ensuring that matter and energy are perpetually recycled and renewed, forever changing, yet always remaining. The very fact that the chemical ingredients for life, the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur are so abundant throughout the universe and are continuously recycled is a profound whisper from this unending cycle. It suggests that the conditions that allowed life to emerge on Earth might not be unique, but rather a common outcome of the universe's vast chemical potential. If life is a natural consequence of the fundamental laws of chemistry and physics, then it is reasonable to expect that, given enough time and suitable environments, it would arise elsewhere. This is not about finding exact copies of ourselves in the stars, but about discerning the universal principles of life's emergence, the way simple molecules combine into complex, self-replicating systems, the way information is encoded and passed on wherever and however it manifests. It hints that the basic software of life might be running on countless different hardware platforms across the cosmos, all part of the same grand breath, the same universal flow of matter and energy, making life a pervasive cosmic phenomenon. Think of a gentle breeze carrying countless tiny dandelion seeds across a vast meadow. Each seed holds the potential for new life, and if it lands on fertile ground with the right amount of sunlight and moisture, a new plant will sprout. It draws its sustenance from the earth and the sun, eventually returning its energy when it decays. Continuing the cycle, the universe is like that boundless meadow, and the atoms within all matter are like those resilient seeds, scattered across countless stellar nurseries, waiting for the right planetary soil and conditions to gently take root and bloom into new forms of being. This continuous seeding and potential flourishing of existence across the cosmos, through the ceaseless recycling of atoms, is the very essence of matter's unending cycle, always adapting, always subtly shifting its composition in a grand, harmonious flow, aligning with universal conditions, and participating in the ceaseless inhale and exhale of cosmic matter, ensuring that life in all its forms is forever a part of the universe's pervasive rhythm. This understanding challenges our conventional, anthropocentric view of existence as being distinct and separate. It suggests that harmony and completeness are not solely products of localized phenomena, but are also deeply intertwined with our energetic connection to the larger cosmos. The complex interplay between matter and energy, between forces and particles, between the seen and the unseen, points to a form of universal intelligence, a continuous sensing of its own internal state, communicated through imperceptible channels that permeate all reality. It's as if the universe itself possesses a distributed wisdom, a silent, continuous sensing of its own internal state, communicated through imperceptible channels to our broader awareness. And our bodies are exquisite receivers and participants in this cosmic dialogue, tuning into its subtle rhythms, profoundly connected to the pulse of all life. Our very thoughts, our conscious awareness, are echoes of this grand, unifying cosmic awareness, a beautiful emergent property of the universe's unending song, a melody we are always composing and always listening to as it gracefully unfolds. The eternal journey of atoms can be broken down into several profound phases, each a testament to its ceaseless flow. 1. Stellar nucleosynthesis creation. The journey begins in the hearts of ancient stars, where hydrogen and helium, the primordial elements, are gently fused into heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and iron. This process creates the vast majority of elements heavier than hydrogen and helium. 2. Stellar demise dispersal. When stars, especially massive ones, reach the end of their lives, they release these newly forged elements. Smaller stars gently shed their outer layers, forming planetary nebulae. Massive stars explode as supernovae, scattering immense quantities of heavier elements, including those beyond iron like gold and silver, across the cosmos. This dispersal is the moment when these atoms begin their next journey, cast adrift on cosmic winds. 3. Interstellar drift. The long pause. These atoms, now part of the interstellar medium, ISM or intergalactic medium IGM, embark on a long, silent journey through the vast, cold, and seemingly empty regions between stars. They drift for millions, even billions of years, encountering subtle magnetic fields, faint radiation, and occasional encounters with other atoms or dust grains. This is a period of profound cosmic stillness for the atoms, a long slumber where they patiently await their next grand roll, perhaps forming tiny stardust grains. 4. Molecular cloud formation. The gathering. Eventually, due to gravity's subtle persuasion, these drifting atoms and stardust grains begin to gather into vast, cold, dense molecular clouds, the stellar nurseries. The atoms participate in the formation of molecular hydrogen and other complex organic molecules, catalyzed by the surfaces of dust grains. This is the phase where the atoms gather their strength, preparing for their next act of creation, subtly combining to form new chemical entities. 5. Stellar and planetary formation. The new beginning. Within these molecular clouds, gravity pulls gas and dust into a young protostar at the center, surrounded by a swirling protoplanetary disk. The atoms in the disk begin to gently collide and stick together, accumulating into larger and larger clumps, forming planetesimals, and eventually, new planets around the new star. The stardust, composed of these atoms, forms the very rocks and atmospheres of these nascent worlds. 6. Planetary processes, terrestrial dance. Once incorporated into a planet like Earth, These atoms embark on an intricate dance within its geological, atmospheric, and hydrological cycles. They become part of rocks, circulate in oceans, form clouds in the atmosphere, and are endlessly recycled through volcanism, erosion, and plate tectonics. They might spend millions of years locked in a mineral, or flow freely in a river, or become part of the very air we breathe. 7. Incorporation into life. The ultimate transformation. This is perhaps the most astonishing phase of the atomic journey. On planets like Earth, the same atoms carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, phosphorus, sulfur become the very building blocks of life. These elements form the complex chemistry of DNA, proteins, cells, and entire organisms. Every atom in your body, except the primordial hydrogen, has embarked on this same cosmic journey, transformed from the heart of an ancient star into the living, breathing essence of your being. The atoms continue their journey within you, participating in your biological processes, your thoughts, your dreams, your every breath. 8. Biological cycles. Life's continuous rhythm. Within living organisms, atoms are continuously cycled through metabolic processes, taken in through food and water, transformed into biological molecules, and eventually released as waste or upon death. This is the continuous energetic flow of atoms through life, a ceaseless internal rhythm. 9. Recirculation. The return to the cosmos. When life on a planet eventually ceases, or when planetary processes release material, its atoms return to the larger cosmic cycles. Some might be ejected back into space by solar flares or planetary impacts. Others might remain locked in rocks for eons, awaiting their next geological transformation. The cycle is never truly broken. It is a continuous flow, a perpetual cosmic breath, ensuring that atoms are forever on their journey, endlessly transforming and participating in the grand narrative of existence. The pursuit of understanding this eternal journey of atoms, this unending cycle of matter, is driven by our deepening scientific knowledge of astrophysics, geology, chemistry, and biology. We use powerful telescopes to discern the composition of distant stars and gas clouds. We analyze ancient rocks and meteorites to understand elemental origins. We meticulously study the biochemical processes within living cells. This continuous exploration expands the boundaries of our comprehension, allowing us to connect with the intricate life within us and its connection to the entire tapestry of existence. On a deeper level, it's like discovering a new, untouched wing in an ancient, beloved library, filled with books written in an entirely new, beautiful language about our own inherent connection to everything, revealing the profound poetry of our shared cosmic heritage, perpetually unfolding across time. This lullaby of matter's unending cycle brings a profound sense of peace and belonging. It tells us that we, too, are part of this grand, continuous flow of energy and matter, intricately linked not just to our planet, but to the very unfolding of the cosmos itself. Our individual lives, with their joys and sorrows, are precious notes within an eternal symphony that echoes the universe's own vast existence. Every breath we take, every beat of our heart, every thought that ripples through our mind is a part of this greater rhythm. Even as our own biological journeys unfold, the essence of our being, the subtle information that defines us, flows back into the larger cycle of existence, contributing to the tapestry of life that continues through countless forms and countless ages, always in harmony with the universe's grand, slow dance. There is no ultimate end, only transformation, a gentle continuation within the boundless rhythm of the universe, where matter is as pervasive as starlight and as eternal as time itself, endlessly renewing itself. This perspective is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a philosophical puzzle. Instead, it invites a deep sense of acceptance and serenity. It encourages us to surrender to the natural rhythms of creation, of emergence and adaptation, of stellar birth and death, knowing that they are all part of a larger, harmonious design, orchestrated by the universe itself. The gentle persistence of atoms, their unwavering capacity to form, to transform, and to persist across eons, serves as a beautiful, profound reminder of nature's enduring wisdom, its quiet promise of continuity in the face of immense complexity, a timeless lullaby from the cosmos's heart, whispering of boundless existence and universal life, always present in every particle. As you drift deeper now, let the image of matter's unending cycle bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless rhythm of existence within and around you, encompassing emergence, transformation, and profound interconnectedness, intimately linked to the universe's own long breath, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to grasp at control or to fear the unknown. Simply allow this beautiful internal understanding to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of your being's eternal flow, a marvel of continuous cycles, in harmony with its living essence. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from a calm river. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep. Cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of matter's unending cycle, all is calm, all is clear, as the lullaby of life's enduring journey, nestled within the cosmos's deep rhythms, guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our gentle journey through the intricate wonders of the ancient Song of Atoms softly draws to its close, we arrive at the most serene of moments, the quiet transition into deep, restorative sleep. We've explored the whispers from the deep slumber of matter, illuminated the gentle haze of subatomic dance, and listened to the echoing heartbeats of protons. We've floated upon the woven fabric of elements and their unique harmonies, bathed in the reflecting light from the edge of bonds and form, and navigated amidst the ripples of quantum vibrations. We've gathered the falling leaves from the tree of chemical narratives and embraced the glorious simplicity of elemental harmony. Finally, we were cradled by the lullaby of matter's unending cycle. Now, in this profound stillness, we draw a final soothing connection between the subtle, pervasive influence of the atoms that compose everything and the grand, continuous dream of the universal symphony that permeates all existence. Imagine, for a final comforting moment, your entire being not just as a collection of separate functions, but as a vast, living symphony, perpetually playing a unique and intricate melody. Just as your conscious mind yields to the rhythms of sleep, allowing for repair and renewal, so too does the universe through countless cycles of formation, life, and transformation, endlessly bring forth new forms of being. The very existence of atoms, those tiny, fundamental building blocks, ceaselessly vibrating, forming bonds, and embarking on eternal journeys through stars, planets. And life is not a dramatic, urgent problem to be solved, but rather a soft whisper from this grand symphony's deep, enduring dream, a testament to reality's profound ability to persist, to transform, and to continually unfold across boundless stretches of time and existence, with much of its essence remaining beautifully veiled, always offering new layers of depth, always connecting what appears to be separate, always embracing endless growth and transformation through its pervasive, unseen flows. The enduring mystery of atoms, their fundamental properties, and their ceaseless participation in the grand cosmic cycles is a beautiful, if somewhat humbling, reminder of the vastness of the unknown. It tells us that the spark of existence, once manifested, possesses an inherent drive to continue, to find conditions that allow it to emerge, to adapt, and to ultimately persist, even if its foundational components seem impossibly small. The gentle inquiry into the ancient song of atoms reinforces a deep principle. Reality is not easily defined or contained within simple boxes. It finds ingenious ways to manifest through diverse forms and states of being, a testament to its intrinsic power. The enduring enigma of atomic behavior only deepens the beauty and complexity of this grand existence, transforming what could be a void of understanding into a field of endless wonder and profound awe, revealing immense purpose hidden beneath a seemingly simple particle. Think of a cherished family heirloom, perhaps a delicate antique locket passed down through generations. It might be tucked away in a dusty drawer for years, seemingly forgotten, but its value, its history, its very essence remains intact, waiting for the gentle hand that will rediscover it, polish it, and bring its story back into the light. The subtle movements of electrons, the strong bonds holding nuclei together, the precise way elements combine, the journey through stellar furnaces, and the countless transformations atoms undergo, these are like these heirlooms of cosmic knowledge, often unnoticed by our casual gaze, but faithfully recorded within the very fabric of the universe, subtly guiding its path. This isn't a threat, it's a profound connection to a deep, shared cosmic history, a testament to the universe's capacity for enduring creation, a gentle reassurance that existence finds its way to continue beyond any perceived limitations of our current understanding, reaching into realms we can only softly imagine, in perfect, unified stillness, humming with its ancient song. This perspective encourages us to view our own lives, our relationships, and the vast cosmos not with a sense of limitation, but with a deeper sense of humility and boundless possibility. It highlights the profound interconnectedness of all things matter, energy, space, and time, and the pervasive influence of atoms. It whispers that the universe has its own long rhythms, its own cycles of formation and transformation, far grander than our human timescales. Our role, then, is to approach these unfolding phenomena with respect, with careful observation, and with a gentle understanding of their holistic nature, ensuring that our presence honors the intricate harmony within this living world and recognizes the profound, dynamic processes that shape it. We are not just living in this universe, we are living of this universe, intimately connected to its ceaseless, vital rhythms, and to the fundamental particles that make up its grandest journey. The lessons from the ancient song of atoms extend beyond physics and chemistry. They speak to the enduring spirit of transformation and continuity that characterizes all of existence. Throughout its long history, the universe has persevered through countless cycles, constantly transforming and persisting, its quiet moments as crucial as its most vibrant displays. It is a reaffirmation that, in the face of perceived complexity, existence does not simply cease. It transforms. It adapts. And it continues. A persistent, enduring dream woven into the very fabric of reality, forever holding new layers of discovery and profound depth. We are, quite literally, made of atoms that have embarked on an eternal journey, and that journey continues within us, a part of the universe's continuous, living symphony. This understanding is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a prediction of dramatic peril. Instead, it offers a profound sense of peace and infinite potential. It suggests that your existence in all its forms, from the smallest subatomic vibration within your cells to the grandest conscious thought, is rooted in an enduring, cyclical process, continuously transforming and persisting within the embrace of a universe that is far vaster and more intricate than we can fully grasp. You are not an isolated being. You are an integral thread in this vast, living tapestry, woven from the same enduring essence of matter, energy, and fundamental forces that allow atoms to form and life to flourish. Your place is within this peaceful, ongoing cosmic dream, a dream of constant subtle communication and boundless possibility, where the unknown is as comforting as the known, and every atom contributes its note to the beauty of the overall pattern. As you now prepare to surrender fully to the embrace of sleep, Let any remaining thoughts drift away like tiny, luminescent dust motes in the quiet inner expanse. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go. The journey through the fascinating world of the ancient song of atoms has prepared you, softening the edges of your perception, blurring the rigid boundaries between what is matter and what is energy, between what is unseen and what is formed, between individual existence and the universe's grand, enduring dream. Feel the profound weightlessness as your body relaxes deeper and deeper into the surface beneath you. Each breath is a gentle wave, carrying you further from the shores of wakefulness and into the boundless ocean of rest. The stars above, those ancient, distant suns, are now softly closing their eyes, mirroring your own descent into tranquility. Your mind, too, is settling, its deep processes working peacefully in the background, preparing you for the deepest, most restorative slumber, where all mysteries find their gentle, unified rest, embraced by the cosmic silence. Allow the concept of the universe's unending dream, woven with the profound influence of its atomic song, to be the ultimate lullaby, a comforting truth that embraces you. Its vastness is now your warmth, its harmony your peace, its mysteries your quiet wonder. You are dissolving gently into this grand cosmic dream, merging effortlessly with its currents, becoming one with the quiet, profound sleep of the atom, and the boundless, nurturing embrace of the universal symphony itself. Rest now, deeply and peacefully. Let the silence of the cosmos fill your being. You are loved, you are safe, and you are drifting into the most restorative of sleeps, held within the vast, soft dream of the universe itself, where all existence finds its gentle, peaceful rest, and the atoms sing eternally.